All right, good. That was great from everybody. All right, so now we're recording. So what we're going to talk about today, obviously, is Summit. So we're all fresh back from Summit as of yesterday, and Suzanne, who's not on here, just got back today. So she had an extra fun-filled day in Nashville, I'm sure. Um, but basically, what we want to do is just kind of like recap some of the stuff that happened. I'm not going to be the only one that talks. Obviously, I'm going to let Julie talk and Melissa talk a little bit. Even Brooke might want to chime in because she's been to Summit before, just not this year. But we just want to kind of give you guys, for those of you that couldn't like tune in to some of the live streaming stuff, which it was the stuff that was at like LP Field, so like the general session stuff and the closing celebration and things like that. We just want to give you an idea of kind of like how it was as best as we can without you really being there. So I guess I'll start, and then I'll let some of the other coaches talk. So this is my fourth summit. So I've been there a few times. Uh, the atmosphere this time was obviously it was crazier, I'll say, because there was more coaches, probably double the amount of coaches that I've ever been to a summit before. So I think the final numbers are like 24,000 Beachbody coaches at summit this year, and I'm pretty sure there was only about 12 last year at summit in Vegas. So the numbers were huge. I mean, LP Stadium was filled with people. I mean, they had people in like the upper grandstands at LP Stadium, so it was just filled. But the energy was awesome. Obviously, more people brings more energy. So you're around all these like-minded Beachbody coaches. So everybody, there's just like this energy in the room wherever you're at. So the live workouts were awesome. I did a Shaun T workout with Dwight, who came to Summit too, and then I did a Body Beast workout with Amanda. So we had a good time doing the live workouts. If you've never done a Shaun T workout live, it's like one of the best experiences on earth. According to Melissa, loves Shaun T workouts. Um, but yeah, the live workouts were cool. A lot of good speakers. Actually, I thought the speakers this year were really good. So I'll let you guys talk about the speakers in general. So you guys can have something to talk about. I don't want to take all of your fun. What else was good? I don't know. Just Summit's always about hearing about like great stories, I think, in general, and it kind of like just reminds you of like why we do what we do pretty much. I mean, there's weight loss stories and people overcoming like huge obstacles in their life to make things happen, and just like never stopping. Things, they get all these speed bumps hit them, and things from different angles, things they're not expecting, and they just like keep going on their journeys, and they make amazing crazy things happen in their life. And their life is just so much better because of what we did as coaches. They always are so adamant about giving praise to their coaches, and how they would have never been able to do what they did without the help of their coaches. So there's definitely a lot of emotion going on too at Summit, as well, with all of these stories and all of these shares from these coaches. It's not only the weight loss stuff, it's other stuff too. Like these coaches talk about being able to bring their husbands home from like the military and things like that, where they're kind of struggling themselves in their own lives. And I mean, it's just really cool stuff to hear, and I know it touches a lot of people in a lot of different ways. So it's just a cool experience, and it's hard to kind of like recap it here to you eight people without you really like being there, in the mix with everything else. But I'm going to pull up some of my notes just to share some key things that I thought were really interesting, and I hope I actually can find some slides on them later to share too. But just some information on some stuff that we learned. And while I'm doing that, we'll let Melissa go first because she's never been to Summit before. This is her first one, so I'll let you go first. I'm going to mute myself. You unmute yourself and go for it.
Okay. I still am getting like goosebumps, and like my stomach gets all in knots. Just even thinking about it. It was so much fun, and it's so true. Everybody told me before going into this, Julie and Gavin, that you can't explain how awesome it is, and I can't even explain. It was just amazing, and I was like a little kid in a candy store, like at Christmas. I was like obsessive about like seeing Shailene and seeing like all the trainers, and just, it was awesome. But aside from that, and I just, over the past year, I like, not only physically but emotionally, like I have changed so much as a person, and for the better, and Beachbody has helped me do that. And just listening to the other people share their stories, a couple of my highlights were obviously working out with Shailene for PIO. That was super awesome. And then hearing her talk, she's hilarious and just so wise. And then I think Tara Carr, if you guys ever, whenever these workshop videos come out onto our Coach Online office and all that stuff, if you can watch her story, she just spoke from the heart, always does, and was very emotional, but it was just amazing. And her story is just crazy. And then just hearing all the people that got out of debt and paid off, college loans, paid off their mortgage, are saving for their kids' future, and the financial things that they were able to do. And hearing all these top leaders that stood up on stage and presented, and hearing that they started on WIC back in the day. They had these rough upbringings and were living paycheck to paycheck like I was a couple years ago with my husband and kids. And it's just shows you that it is possible, and that this is more than just fitness, and it's more than just a shake. It's a life transformational kind of thing. So that's what I hope all of you can. It's hard to explain it, but I really hope that you guys see there's a huge opportunity in front of you. And if you want it, you have to go get it. It's not going to come to you. You have to go get it. And after that last 5 days, I am like even more pumped and cuckoo crazy than ever. And I just am so excited for the possibilities. So, and I know they're all laughing because they're like, you can get crazier. And I'm like, yeah, I can get crazier. So that I can go on and on about it, but I'll let the rest of you guys share as well. So I'll shut up.
All right, Julie.
I think, hi everybody. I think that Melissa and Gavin, what they said was absolutely true. I agree with all of that. I think the one thing that I took from here from Summit, is that to be relatable to people, to be honest and tell your story from the heart, and don't be scared of telling your why. Like Melissa was saying, that Tara Carr was, had all these issues with her husband coming back from Iraq and having post-traumatic stress disorder and having to put herself into into a hospital, get help. And she was basically had moved 5 times, or what was it, 12 times in the past year? Something like that. It was some horrendous amount. But she was able to get on stage and not be embarrassed and tell her story. And people can relate to that. We're not Shailene that has millions of dollars. And I'm sure Shailene didn't start out with millions of dollars either. You have to be relatable to people, and then you can share that. And it's so easy if you can, take the emotions that are built up inside and then share that. People will be able to relate to you, and they'll build their business and help people as well. So that's all I really have. How about you, Suzanne?
Am I muted?
No.
Oh, okay. I guess the biggest thing I like from Summit, sorry, I'm dark here, is I like when we get the presentations from other top coaches on what they do and how they do things and how they meet customers, and just the overall training for me is the biggest takeaway. That, and getting to meet the people in our group is also a lot of fun. But those are the biggest things, and of course I love the workouts and everything like that. I don't know what all you guys said because I got on late.
That's cool. Brooke, you want to say anything about Summit since you're on here? No? Yes?
About my experience last year. I'm really jealous of you guys. I actually swore off Facebook almost the whole time you were gone. No, I think that anything you can go to that is related to Beachbody is just a really great experience. It really does pump you up. You know, like everybody's been saying, it's like you're around a bunch of people who have a lot of like similar goals as you, and you can learn from each other and you can feed off of each other, and there's just this spirit that you just don't get anywhere else. It's, I don't know, it's just contagious. Like you get there and you don't know what to expect, and then you're so hyped and you're hearing from all these leaders, and I mean, you learn so much. I mean, I know Gavin and I sat down and made a whole bunch of videos, and you guys probably don't even know who I am now. Um, but we made a whole bunch of videos from the Success Club trip we had went on, and from, you know, just being at these different things, and we did all this brainstorming about what can we do for the team, how can we build, you know, and it's like, it's that atmosphere that just helps you, I don't know, get into that mode. But yeah, definitely go, sign up, go. It's so important. You just got to really see it. You got to go. Is that okay? Am I good?
Yeah, that was fantastic. Just like we scripted it. Perfect.
Yeah, we
um,
missed you, Brooke.
yeah, definitely. So two kind of takeaways from what we were kind of been touching on. One is that all of you guys, if you haven't already, should get a summit ticket, okay? Because they've already sold like 24,000, and they're only going to allow 25,000 coaches to go to summit, okay? And then they're going to cap it off, and then you're going to go on a waiting list, and then you might get to go, okay? So the only benefit, the only way outside of buying a ticket that you can go is Success Starters. And for you to even qualify for that, you have to be a new coach. So for those of you, even newer people might not know about this, but Success Starters is when you sign up. So say you signed up in July. Your first month can either be July or August, whichever one, you pick one, July or August. When you earn Success Club 5, so when you get your 5 Success Club points, say you get it in July. That means July, August, September, you have to get Success Club 5 those 3 months in a row, and then you'll earn a free summit ticket to go. Okay? You can also start your first month in August and do the same thing. It's just the next 3 months after that. So that's how Success Starters work. So that's how you get your coaches and how you get yourself started in this business quickly. Get into Success Starters, get into that mode of earning your minimal 5 Success Club points every month, and just keep yourself going in the mode. That's how you're going to grow your business. That's how you're going to help people, you know, and that's what we do as coaches, right? So the only other way outside of purchasing your summit ticket right now is to get Success Starters. So if you've already been a coach longer than 2 months, you have to buy a ticket. It's the only way that you can go. So make sure that you get one, and it's like, make the commitment now. Make the commitment now that you're going to be here a year from now, and you're going to go with the team to Summit and experience the greatest Beachbody event of the year. I mean, because that's really what it is. We have these calls every Monday, and what we're really trying to do here, guys, secretly, is like have a mini summit. We're trying to get together on a call where we all can share ideas, brainstorm, learn from each other. That's why we have these. It's to kind of keep you in Beachbody mode and push you forward for the week so that you can come back next Monday and you can see all of our pretty faces again, and we can do the same thing. Okay? That's what the team calls are really for. We're just trying to fire each other up. But the events are so huge because they're this on a bigger scale. Okay? There's just more coaches. So the next thing, number 2, I'm going to talk about Super Saturday this weekend. Wherever you are at, whether you're close to me and some of the other coaches, or whether you're by Suzanne in Florida, or wherever you're at, go on to your back office, find a Super Saturday event. It's this Saturday. Find a Super Saturday or a Super Sunday event, either one, whichever works better for you, that's close to you, and go to that event, okay? Because that's going to be another like little quarterly event, hopefully with, you know, at least 50 coaches, maybe 100, maybe more. It depends on how big of the event it is. But go there and kind of get that experience where you're just around all of these people. They're going to do recaps of everything that we, you know, learned at Summit, and some of the past recaps as well. They might even give us a little sneak peek into what's coming up in the future, because we'll probably obviously hear about, you know, the hammer and chisel workout program, because that's not launching until December, so they might have some more info on that too. But it's just a cool event. It's a quarterly event. This one's big because it's right after Summit, so everybody's still pumped right off the Summit, you know, and are excited to get back with some coaches right again the next weekend. So if you haven't already, look for Super Saturday events. If you're in our area, I think we're going to Schaumburg. I think Melissa, right? Correct. I think thumbs up. Yeah, head shake works. Yeah. So if any of you are in my area, my neck of the woods in Wisconsin, or you're in Illinois, hook up with these people and we'll go to the event together. We can carpool. It's cool. Let's get as many of our team together again, as we can, and let's go to these events. If you're not in that area, find one. Okay. You can go by yourself. It's okay. But the other cool thing that you can do at these events too is you can bring your prospects with. Okay, so anybody that wants to know a little bit more about coaching, wants to know a little bit more about what we're doing as Beachbody coaches, what better opportunity than to bring them to a Super Saturday event and get them not only in front of you, who loves coaching, but get them in front of another 20, 50, 100 people that love coaching too, and have them in that same atmosphere. It's a great opportunity for them as well as you to go to these events too. So those are like two of the things that I wanted to talk about after we got off the summit. But summit thing is like a commitment. That's the big thing. That's the big takeaway from it. By you getting a summit ticket, it's telling me and it's telling the rest of the team that you're in this for the long haul. I'm going to be here a year from now, and I'm going to be with you guys next year at Summit. My goal next year is to have at least 20 people from our team be at Summit. And right now, confirmed, I think we have about 8. So just get in there. Don't put yourself on the wait list, because it's very rare that people ever come off of the wait list, unfortunately, especially for a big event like Summit. And you don't want to take that opportunity to, take that away from yourself. You can buy the ticket now.
I'm going to break in there. So I have a new coach that just signed on like an hour and a half ago, and he tried to sign up for Summit, and it's completely sold out already.
There you go. Now you have to get on the wait list. See?
Yep.
So now just get on the wait list. Get on the wait list now, because closer up you are, when people start returning tickets, they're going to release them back out. And like I said, they have to cap it because there's only so much room. There's only so much space at these venues. I mean, like I said, 25,000 is double the amount of people that we were holding in Vegas. And I don't know how much bigger they can get. I mean, these seminars, everything was like packed. I mean, everybody was packed in there, so they can't get much bigger than that. So now if you didn't get your ticket, at least get on the wait list so you have an opportunity to go.
And we already have 6 rooms reserved, so don't worry about a room right now.
Right.
So we can all bunk up and all that kind of stuff, but just worry about the ticket.
Right. So there you have it. We already have the future coaches covered that want to come. We have your future success starters. They already have a room at Summit waiting for them. Yep. So you've got to get them on track with things. I found some of the stuff on here. There was like these little slides that kept popping up like during the intermissions of our like sessions and stuff, and it was just like some really cool information that I wanted to share with you guys to kind of give you guys an idea of like some of the statistics that Beachbody pulls together on some different types of things, and some of which is coming up soon, so I want to talk to you about that too. But like, here was one that I thought was interesting. So people who qualify for success starters, so like Melissa did this and so did Dwight, so they both got free Summit tickets for this year because of this. But 96% of the coaches who qualify for success starters become Emerald coaches, as compared to 13% of coaches who don't. Okay, so Emerald rank, obviously, for those that don't know, first rank in Beachbody after being an active coach is Emerald. All right, 31% of those same coaches become Diamond coaches, as compared to 1% of coaches who don't make success starters. So this is kind of goes back to what I was talking about. You're really like setting yourself up to get in that mode of continually getting 5 Success Club points every month, which is the backbone of our business, earning the Success Club points. I mean, that's how your business grows. That's how you move forward. That's how you rank advance. It's all part of this system, but it all feeds off of Success Club and Success Starters as a part of that. Okay. So just something for you to know when you start bringing new coaches in. I thought that was a cool thing. Another one of the statistics was talked about Team Cup. So for those of you that have participated in a Team Cup or don't know what that is, there's a Team Cup starting in August. Okay, so August 1st is going to start the next Team Cup. So we're as in us 5 that were at Summit, I think we all said we were going to make our own teams. So we're all going to pull in a team of 4 coaches. If you want to make your own team with your own downlines, or you want to put some coaches together in a team and make your own, that's perfectly fine. So remember, you can only have 1 lifetime Diamond coach on a team. So lifetime diamond means if they were a diamond at some point, even if they've fallen since then, they're still a lifetime diamond coach. So you can only have one per team. You make a team of 5, and then you guys go for as many Success Club points as you can from August 1st to 31st. Okay, so however many points you can get in that time frame, it all adds up, and you collectively add your points together, and then you like earn prizes. Okay, the top team gets their name on the Team Beachbody Cup. That's how it works. So they'll probably tell us about the prizes, I'm guessing, at Super Saturday. So you'll probably know about those soon. And but they did say that the newer coaches who participated in the Team Cup earned an average of 3 times the amount of volume points as coaches who didn't. So I thought that was another huge stat. So you see even like newer coaches getting the Team Cup, getting involved with that small team of 4 other coaches and like learning from each other and brainstorming on ideas on how to get the most points as you possibly can for your team helps you grow your volume points as well, which is important for Emerald coaches. I have so much stuff to talk about, guys. I don't even know if we're going to be able to cover it all. Sorry. I'm like going back and forth all these different ideas. This is I'll cover one more because I want to save the other one for a different call. If I can find this other one real quick, I'll share it with you guys. I have a lot of notes too, but one of the calls coming up, I want to talk more about the leadership ladder. Here we go.
No, just regular detergent.
Coaches who hit Success Club 5 every month in 2014 earned 24% more than coaches who were inconsistent with Success Club in 2014. So once again, it just goes back to that idea of consistency in your business, consistency in getting into Success Club shows in your earnings 24% more than coaches who didn't get it. So I'll share some more of the stuff with you guys. Like I said later, I got to get all my notes together. I got like 20 pages of notes throughout the course of Summit. So a lot of cool stuff came out of it. Now I'm going to come back to you guys. Do any of you guys have like any questions about anything Summit related or non-Summit related that you want to ask? Anything, questions, comments, concerns? No?
The Super Saturday, is that going down in Schaumburg, Illinois? When is that?
It's on Saturday. What time does it start at, Melissa? Do you know?
Let me pull it up really quick. I posted it on a team page I think like a week or so ago. So let me pull it up. I believe they usually start at like 9-ish, right?
Yeah, that's what I think too.
And there will be a size workout at this one.
Great.
Yes, awesome. So let me scroll through here and see what I can find, and I'll get back to you guys on that one, okay?
All right, yeah, if you can, Melissa, if there's like a link where we have to like purchase our ticket or sign up or whatever, post that link too so we can. Usually it's like $5 or $10 for coaches to go to the events, but your prospects are always free no matter what. Okay, so your prospects will never pay to go for an event. So you can bring as many people as you want that are non-coaches to the event.
Listen, Sean T and Cize has nothing on us. We are like Team Tenacious, badass coaches in the bar after.
Yeah, you have no idea.
we were making our own size moves. Melissa had something like this in there and this and.
Oh no!
I don't think that was a size move.
You don't think so?
We should have been taking more videos.
Oh no!
So
no.
Melissa was rocking the dance floor.
No, you all were rocking the dance floor. Gavin wasn't, but the rest of us were.
I had to make sure nothing was going down.
Yeah, he was taking it all in. That's for sure.
He was head bopping.
Corner and watch.
He was like this. Every once in a while, you saw his hand go up like this.
Yeah, nothing too crazy.
Okay, I found it. So I found it. And
No, Dwight's not.
Dwight?
No,
Oh man.
no Dwight. But what else? Nobody else has anything. I mean, I can talk about stuff.
I found it, and I have a link that's all in it and everything. I just commented on it. Is there anything else that I can push it to the top? Can I? I'll pin the post. Right?
You don't pin it.
No.
Because then you have to unpin. You can only have one pin post on the team page.
Okay.
If you post it, it'll be right on the top of the page, though.
I just commented on it, so it's there. It's super. The one in Schaumburg. I'm sorry. This one is in, there's a Des Plaines and there's a Schaumburg. I think we all kind of collectively agreed on Schaumburg.
Okay.
The Schaumburg one goes from 8 to 1. The tickets are only $2.09. That can't be right. No, $20. $20. Sorry.
$20.
There's a big difference. $20.
Jeez.
There's a $2 fee on top of it. And
What's the other one cost? Jeez.
yeah, it is like a dance theme attire.
Well, this is a themed party.
Yeah, it's favorite dance themed attire, it says. Yeah.
I don't know how much I want to participate in that, but you guys all do your thing. Anyway,
Yeah.
So yeah, post the info for that, and we'll chat about that.
Okay.
Yeah. What else did I want to talk about though? So we talked about Team Cup a little bit. So Team Cup registration, I think already started. So like I said, you'll probably get some messages from some of us, you know, asking you guys what you want to do. Like I typically like to pull in some of my newer coaches to kind of get them involved a little bit more, and you know, obviously, like I said, have like more of a brainstorming ideas with them, and they can ask questions on whatever they have, and really kind of push their businesses forward over August. So we'll have, I know we'll have cize for sure. I don't know if they said they're pushing 21-day fix in the next month again too, but we'll have the cize challenge pack will be 140, which is what it is right now. So we'll have that as the at least one of the challenge pack deals in August for sure for the Team Cup. Just so you guys know. What else? Let's talk about some of the stuff that came out at Summit. Let's see. So we kind of touched on the Hammer and Chisel workout program. So that's going to launch like in December, but they're going to have on Beachbody On Demand, they're going to have one of the workouts in October. So you'll actually be able to try one of the workouts in October before the launch of it in December. So look for that. We have the performance line. So the performance line came out. I don't have too much info on that. I don't know if any of the other coaches found anything, but it looks like they're going to have different packages. So you'll be able to buy like, you know, like I've seen the packages in our little handout thing we got. So some of them contain like 2 supplements, some contain 3, some contain all 5. And I think based on the package you buy, obviously you're going to get kind of like a discount a little bit. So like if you were to buy these 3 separately, but now you're buying them together, you're going to get $45 off, or, you know, things like that. The other thing that I was kind of more excited about is they had challenge packs that included the performance supplements without Shakeology. So this is kind of like when Body Beast launched. They had a Body Beast challenge pack where you could get like all of the Body Beast supplements and Body Beast, and that was still 2 points for a challenge pack. Well, now they're doing stuff like you can get Beachbody On Demand with, I don't know, like Energizer and Hydrate instead of Shakeology, and it's still $140. So I was excited about that because, you know, sometimes people aren't always into Shakeology, but they might be into more like of the supplements instead. So this gives us an opportunity to, you know, not only sell Shakeology, but really start looking at this performance line as something that we can push instead of Shakeology too. So we have these multiple options for people going forward. Also, the performance line, another cool thing about that that I didn't know about until Summit is that it's all like certified for collegiate and professional athletes, which is huge because we had a problem with Shakeology in the past, and that's why like professional athletes kind of shied away from it. I think it's been cleared up, but I don't think we actually have that certification that they got with the supplements. So supplements are cleared to be able to sell to collegiate and professional athletes. So that's a huge thing for us going forward. And they had a little they had a video on there. I think his name's like Steve Edwards or something like that. But he's like basically like a trainer for professional athletes. Like a lot of professional athletes go to him, and that's what he's subscribing for. Like all of his professional athletes that come and train with him, they're all using the performance line. So that was another like huge, a huge thing with the performance line. Then what else do we have? Obviously, we had the cize launch. There's some really cool things coming up on demand. They kind of touched on them a little bit. It looks like on demand's now on like, what is it, like Chromecast, Amazon Fire, Roku, one more. I forget. Yeah, another.
Amazon.
Weird, said it well. But there's another one. So that's kind of cool for people too. They're making the I think this is launching actually next week, but they're making the club, like the on-demand stuff, they're making it into an app. So you actually have like an app that you can put on your phone or your tablet or whatever. So it'll be like a lot more mobile user friendly. For some of you that have used it, like me especially, one of the things that I didn't like about it is like once you hit play, like you couldn't go like forward or backwards. So like if you accidentally like cancel out the video, you had to watch it from the beginning again. So they're fixing all of that. So they're making it, you know, like move forward, move back. They're going to have like all of the features on it like a normal DVD would have. So you can actually like chapter select and do a bunch of different stuff. They're doing that too. The other things that they're kind of talking about doing that they haven't launched yet are really cool, but you know, it's stuff that hasn't come out yet, so I don't want to like touch on it too much. But the main takeaway that I got from that is they're really putting a lot of time and focus in on demand. And that even tells me more that me kind of promoting the on-demand challenge pack, I think is going to be such a huge thing for people in the future. All these different things like meal planners and tracking and a bunch of different stuff like that, they're going to try to incorporate all that into Beachbody On Demand. They also talked about, when did they say it was going to come out in the fall, that challenge group app thing? This thing is going to be huge, okay? I don't know how you guys feel about this, but challenge groups are hard to run, okay? And I realize that, and we have to like schedule posts and keep people going and all of that, and we got to do our own workouts and blah, blah, blah. So it's tough to do. They're going to launch this challenge group app, I think, in fall, and it's going to basically take all of that tracking and make it really easy for us. So they're going to have things on there so you can plug all your people into this group. They're going to have schedules, so you'll like, they have to actually go into the app and say that they worked out today. And if they didn't, you're going to get updates on that they didn't work out, they didn't drink their Shakeology for the day, and you'll be able to send them messages through the app and be like, hey, what's up? Okay, so it's going to be an awesome, easy way for us to keep people accountable. It's going to take a lot of the stuff we do already and kind of take that off our hands. Even better, though, for those people that don't have Facebook, it's now just an app. You know, anybody can download an app onto their phone or their tablet or whatever. So now it's not even part of Facebook. You can also do chats. You can do group messaging. You can do group posting. So this is going to be like a huge app. Bam, game changer, correct. I'm not gonna, Brooke private message me, but yes, game changer. I mean, it's going to be a huge, huge thing. Like I'm really pumped for that because it's going to make things so much easier for us going forward. So look forward to that too. What else? Is there something else that you remember that I don't remember?
About that?
Or just about like anything in general that they kind of talked about? Oh. So those are just some of the things. Obviously more to come as Beachbody posts more. Like I said, Super Saturday, they'll probably talk about some of that stuff more as well. But there's a lot of cool things coming up, guys. And it sounded like, and there was a section in there where Carl was on stage and he was kind of, he's got like this 12-month, like he knows what's coming like for the next year. And he was going to like spill the beans a little bit on one of them. And he like really wanted to so bad. And he's got like, he said he's got like 3 for sure really big things that are coming that he's super pumped about. He knows about 5 new things that are coming in the next year, but he said 3 of them he's just like super stoked about. And what was kind of cool is he kind of just touched on like, you know, this is something that you guys have wanted, and I see you guys posting about it on like Facebook and your social medias, and we're going to do it. He just didn't say what that was, but he says he sees this all the time, and it's something that they've done, and they're gonna launch next year, and he's like really pumped about it. So just a lot of things to get excited about. You know, that's kind of like what my big takeaway was. Oh, the other thing that they launched was the boost. Okay, so we didn't know about the boost until then. I mean, I gotta do my research on the boost and stuff. It was like, oh hey, boost, and like here it is, here's what it is, and then it was like, okay, boost is gone, done. So we didn't know a lot about it. I actually bought some of the Focus Energy, right? That was called Focus Energy. I actually bought some of that, so I'm gonna give that a try. And then they had the greens and what was the other one?
Fiber.
The fiber one, the digestive one. So just something new, you know, maybe that'll be a big hit. Maybe it won't. Who knows? It seems like it's something you use when you feel like you need it. So it's not like something like somebody's going to be using every day, maybe necessarily, but something like, oh man, I feel like I need a little extra boost today. And then they go like focus energy in their Shakeology type of thing. Yeah. Alyssa drinks ridiculous amounts of coffee, if you guys didn't know. It's ridiculous. I've never seen anybody drink that much. She never sleeps though, so it's okay. She never gets tired ever. But okay, yeah, so that's it. So we got like less than a minute now, so I obviously can cover that time frame because I'm really good at talking. So thanks everybody for letting me talk for this hour that we've had. And yeah, so yeah, that's all. So I'll see you guys next week, Monday. If you have any questions about Super Saturday, post them on the page, ask a coach, but make sure you get to one. And if you didn't get a ticket, make sure you get on the wait list. That's it. All right. See you guys later.
Thanks, Gav.
Yep.
Bye, guys.
Yeah.
Mhm.